Hey sailors, welcome to the crew. I'm Sailor Janda, and this is my Let's Play of Rule of Waves 3 as Great Britain. It's now 1970, and we are deep in an almost certainly losing war with Russia, Italy, and very shortly Germany. The fleet is in a terrible state, but we are going to do our best to hold out and hopefully win a respectable peace. Head off. We're gonna get fired soon. I don't know what the cutoff for that is, but I've practically never had prestige this low. This is not good. Oh boy, better 4-inch guns. We sink a couple submarines. We lose the destroyer Raccoon, which has been a hero of the recent battles. Hey, the budget's good though. Let's resume all these destroyers. To be fair, we need these destroyers, but yeah, these would be nice. Reloadable SSMs, Sea-Wiz, LSAMs. It would be nice to have these in the fleet. But honestly, if the war drags on that long, we're basically just dead anyway. I'm going to resume construction of this Gibraltar, but if Audacious is launched, she's going to be the last damn ship left in the fleet by then. Tonnage-wise, well, first of all, our ally Austria-Hungary has 25% more tonnage than we do. We have less tonnage than Italy, less than Russia, and less than Germany. If we don't count Austria-Hungary, which it's questionable if we should, because they're not that useful, then we're outnumbered about 5-1. If we do count Austria-Hungary, we're outnumbered a little over 2-1. And right now, in our home waters, there are 18 fleet carriers to our 7. I don't know how to even begin to turn that around, really. Oh my god, I don't think we can fight another cruiser action here. We're just gonna have to decline. Or run immediately if we can't decline. I don't have forces here. This is going to, yeah. Convoy defense, and it's closer to Germany than us for some reason. Well, we have to take some battles or we're just going to lose, but look, this had better be an actually small battle. That's really all there is to it. If it is, then we might be okay. If it isn't, we're very dead. Also, for the love of God, how are missile stocks this low? We're not... The war's been going on for 9 months. We should have ramped up production by now. Who the hell even plotted the running of this convoy? Surely anything... Okay, let's assume ships are transiting between Norway and Britain in large numbers. Surely they would be going like this, if anything. I mean, honestly, under these circumstances, anything leaving Stavanger I'd probably have going like around Britain, but at least hugging the coast of Britain. Why would you send it like this? You're just trying to get as close to Germany as reasonably possible for some reason. Also, I swear I'm not really behind on this tech, but I feel like the enemy are consistently getting the first shot on missiles. I could maybe believe I'm behind Germany, but it's crazy to me that I'd be behind Italy. I really don't think I am. Okay, here's the deal. I think that's probably all their missiles. Well, they might have a second salvo or more than, but... Grasshopper's hit. She may not survive. That's bad, but... Okay. Whatever this is that's coming straight at us, we are going to delete that. Oh, there's escorts too. 0? Come on, guys. Whoa, holy shit. I didn't even fire that many missiles, did I? Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that ship is dead. If that report is even halfway accurate. Love that we missed with the torpedoes because of our rudder damage, though. Oh well. That can happen. I mean, yeah, winning this war is entirely just about winning these small engagements at this point. If we're very, very lucky, we might win a small fleet engagement again, but there's basically no way. If we were on small fleet sizes and we were outnumbered like 2 fleet carriers to 4 or 5, I would have a lot more hope of turning that around, because we could get lucky and sink 1 or 2 and turn it around. But on this fleet size, we would have to sink like 15 carriers or something to actually turn the balance of power in our favor. That's clearly not going to happen, so... I mean, you don't sink 15 carriers by luck. You just don't do it in one engagement, period. So... the good news is this battle has gone well. Despite all my whinging. Come on, give me a radar lock on the guy ahead of us. There we go. Anybody who can... fire. Honestly, not a great... Oh, okay, much better hit rate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got him. Okay, pretty sure we got him. Maybe overkill, to be honest. Pretty sure it was just a destroyer. But I wasn't sure if we would hit that reliably. It was a Corvette? Oh, boy. I'm gonna have to explain to the Admiralty how we just spent more money on missiles to kill this ship than this ship cost to build. If it's really a Corvette. Well, the good news is the convoy is safe. So maybe we had it sail this close to Germany as bait, I don't know. Seems a little suicidal to me. Don't think we're really in a position to be baiting Germany intentionally, but... yeah, that's the attack force. Maybe not actually wiped out, because the battle hasn't ended, but I would say pretty fundamentally wiped out. Definitely destroyed as a combat force. I'm not sure Grasshopper is still here. Oh yeah, she should survive, actually. Well done. Let's take her down to 20 knots, and let's just cruise on towards Stavanger. About to be daylight, a little late. Slightly too far away from the convoy for me to put it onto faster, because we keep getting unknown radar contacts. Oh, maybe full daylight will fix it. Oh, okay. Well, we won. Heavy damage to 1 destroyer, and we sank a light cruiser, 3 destroyers, pretty unequivocally. Oak was hit by 1 6-inch shell, and Grasshopper was hit by, well, 1 heavy missile from Z-342, plus 3 6-inch and a 5-inch shell, but she survives. And let's see, Z-206, an old 2,000 tonner without missiles. We hit her with... I'm pretty sure she's the one we were chasing at the very end, and we hit her with 10 heavy missiles in 1 salvo, which pretty well sank her immediately. Oof. Z-342, a brand new 1,200 tonner with 4 SSMs. This is almost like a missile boat type thing. How fast is she? 3. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Well, we sank her solely with gunfire. Well, that's the thing. She's only 1,200 tons. A little bit of 6-inch gunfire, and she pretty much sank immediately. Z-315, a big, modern 3,700 tonner with SSMs and LSAMs. She was pretty much just pulverized by 4-inch and 6-inch and a little bit of 5-inch gunfire. And then we Psyche and almost torpedoed her 3 times just for good measure, but she was already dying. In a gunfight, the Germans were a little too modern for their own good. Because, like, some of these destroyers, I mean, 2 3-inch guns. Okay, this one had a lot of firepower, but she ran away and got killed by missiles, hilariously enough. This super modern thing, well, my own destroyers look like this now, but you've got to have reloads on those SSMs and such, or else you're just going to really get hurt. The same with Breslau. She didn't have the firepower to compete with. Okay, this was a small light cruiser at 6,600 tons, to be fair. Didn't have a lot of SSMs or guns. But after the initial exchange, where she got hammered a lot anyway, she got hit by about 5 heavy missiles right here. 6. And that pretty much obliterated her. And yeah. Alright. Scratch 1 German squadron. That gets us a little bit back into this. Okay. Okay. Not right now. Okay. The Austrians have lost 3 destroyers for 1. I don't know how we're ever going to break the blockade. It doesn't seem possible. I wouldn't need a whole lot to defend Sakhalin, but it's... I literally can't send ships there because we're blockaded now. And we are just hugely, hugely outnumbered by the Germans. Between us and Austria-Hungary, we just barely have the edge on Italy. Oh boy. Well, Germany's been wanting this for a long time. We can't actually win a battleship engagement. But I can't really turn this down either, or we'll just lose Norway. We have 1 battleship, HMS Caledonia. She's apparently going to be supported by our 1 carrier, and no force changes possible. That's nice. We have 5 Eagles plus Victorious. I mean, every carrier we have is here, I believe. All 7 of them. So that's all. I mean, this is pretty much the whole fleet. The problem is what the whole fleet is grossly inferior to the potential size of the enemy fleet. Sinking the transports in itself is probably doable, but we do have support from Stavanger. Well, we'll see. It's gonna be daylight shortly, right? Yeah. So we have up front, there's HMS Caledonia with 2 heavy cruisers, 2 destroyers. I'm very concerned by HMS Gibraltar being that far forwards of the rest of the fleet, considering she's our most valuable asset. This part of the carrier force needs to make high speed south towards Stavanger to make sure it's available in support. Do we have any idea what the enemy objective is? Not really. Report. 1 BC, 2 CV, 1 CVL, 5 CA, 5 CL, 23 DD. Yeah, the thing is, Caledonia cannot remotely fight that. Even if, which maybe she could fight one of their battlecruisers, which is possible. Their battlecruisers are the Prinz Eugen's 10 16-inch, 4-inch deck. No, not you. We have 8 18-inch, 6-inch deck. Yeah, probably 1-on-1 on average. Caledonia beats up on one of those, but not with 5 CA, 5 CL, 23 DD backing up. Caledonia wouldn't have anything, you know. By the time she got through the number of missiles that would hit her, there'd be just tiny pieces of her left. No, I'm going to tell her to retreat north. And I'm going to get all carriers to get themselves ready. Because this is going to be a fight. Oh my god, we're that low on SSMs? Holy cow. Wait, how? You should have enough. We are, but low, but that, I don't know why those couldn't arm. Alright, yeah. We don't even have enough for 2 full strikes, but we have enough for 1 full strike. Don't love that Gibraltar is still carrying wyverns either, but we're gonna have to just work with it. Yeah, that's only 68 nautical miles to our south, so that's a problem. Ah, transports. Okay. That is the invasion fleet. I'm guessing there's more carriers elsewhere. Probably further back behind them. Wait. What's that report? What's that report? Oh, shit. Did it go away? Ah, okay. Oh, well, okay. I can't see it when I zoom in for some reason, but 5 CV, 3 CL, 19 DD. That's their carrier force. We do need to hit that, but okay. I have an idea of where it is now. Priority number 1 does need to be hit to hit the battle fleet. Because honestly, if we don't stop that, scatter that, etc., they're gonna catch up to our carriers, you know, tomorrow night or something and kill us all. So we need to deal with this now. Second strike, maybe. We'll go for the carriers. First strike needs to take down as much of the invasion fleet as possible. Good news is our whole force is almost about to rendezvous. The bad news is, even putting all of our escorts together, we will lose this surface battle. Yeah, Caledonia will probably beat Prince Eugen, but we'll lose the rest of this surface battle. Unless we get a really, really nasty airstrike in on them first. So that's the hope. Oh, if they've got 2 CV, then it's a really extra good thing we didn't engage, because Caledonia cannot beat 2 CV put together, or BC put together. Okay, a lot of incoming SAMs, but that's to be expected. Airborne ECM support reduces SAM effectiveness. Excellent, our specials squadron is actually paying off. Hopefully. I don't know if statistically it's paying off or not, but it sounds like it's paying off. We're getting hits. We're definitely getting hits. This is a little more like it, at least. Oh boy. Benbow's already under attack. The follow-up strike probably has to aim at their main carrier division. Let's all hang out here, gents. What was that latest report? 2 BC, 6 CV. Okay, I don't think they're together. Pretty sure they're separate. Yeah. I don't think that's 6 CV there. Pretty sure the CVs are down here. Unless they have linked up, but that doesn't seem likely. Although they were headed north at the last report. Oh, 34? Well, no, but that's close to... That's close to what was allegedly here before. I don't think there's 6 CVs there. I think a couple of cruisers got misidentified as extra carriers or something. I don't know. How far... No, only 100. Oh, that's much closer than I thought, actually. We can easily strike their main carrier force. Okay. Which means they can easily strike us, too, is the problem. Benbow, I would kind of like you to go more that way. We really can't be going south. Okay. Are those... Those are patrol boats that I haven't updated in like 30 years. Good luck, guys. Oof. Where did all those come from? Land-based, maybe, but they got hurt. Bad. Looks like they're there. So that is where the enemy carriers are. Okay. Have we recovered our aircraft? Target's going to be right about there. It's going to be very well guarded, so I think I'm going to try to sneak as many escorts in as I can. Obviously not that many, but... I would send that many if I could, but I can't. We do not have enough SSMs for everyone to use them, so... Heavy bomb loadout it is. Gods, did we take that many losses already in the first strike? I think we did. Some aircraft might still be rearming, but some of you are not going to have enough. Hold on. You switch to bombs. You and you switch to bombs. Oh, I see. Okay. Right. Yeah, not enough. Okay. Bombs it is. Alright, well. This strike on the carriers is pretty much do or die. If we don't take out, like... Gods, honestly. 5 fleet carriers is probably about right, based on what was estimated the enemy were going to bring. But if we don't take out 2 or 3 carriers, then we're probably just going to have to concede the battlefield effectively. But the extra problem with that is there's no possible way for me to really tell if I've taken out 2 to 3 fleet carriers or not. Except guessing based on how many airstrikes are coming in at us. Which, until we sink all their fleet carriers, it's pretty much going to be continuous no matter what. Ready? I think we're ready. Yeah. But, launch. 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 These escorts better hold up, because we're also going to be pretty much going over the cap of the invasion fleet itself. It's also... I really don't think we broke the back of the invasion fleet completely, which means it will be approaching the coast at some point here. I don't know where exactly they're heading. Is this the invasion point? No, that's just a battery. It could be the invasion point, but probably not. It's more likely it's down here by Stavanger. Well, that's our first carrier hit by a missile. Rodney. She should survive this unless the fires go very wrong, but Oh boy, Benbow's also hit by a missile. Because there's 12 jet attack aircraft that have gotten past our cap. You know, under the circumstances, maybe I should go for a heavy cap. I'm thinking we need it. Problem is that will take aircraft out of our potential escort force, but it's more important that we preserve the carriers as much as possible. Well, yeah, even if they lose all their aircraft, that's a lot easier and faster to rebuild than the carriers themselves. That's just light jets. That's potentially damaging, but not. I say as they hit Benbow with another missile. Oh boy. What was that last report? 7 CV. There's still 2 BC right here. This airstrike better hit them hard. This is all it comes down to. If it doesn't, then we're in big trouble. Honestly, whether it does or not, we're probably going to have to conduct a fighting retreat to Bergen. I just don't really dare risk losing any of our carriers. It's not to say I won't launch more airstrikes, but pretty sure we took pretty damn heavy losses there. To Cap and Sams and so on. And well, it's not that I'm quitting the field entirely, but we are going to try to keep the range open a little bit. Next strike is going to be on the strike force proper. The invasion force, I mean. If we can run it out of transports, that could potentially help break this invasion. This force we're really going to try to run into Bergen as quickly as possible. It's only 50 nautical miles, and it might be our best chance at saving Benbow. She's hit pretty bad, I think. Of course, that she's going to go south to recover aircraft now, which is a crazed thing to do, but oh, that's nice. Don't love that. Good news is Gibraltar did not end up like engaging the enemy at close range with the help of Caledonia or anything. I can't let Caledonia get close either, really, because she does not have the speed. She can outgun either of their 2 battlecruisers, but she does not have the speed to run away if both of the 2 battlecruisers are there and operational. Is the thing. Okay, yeah, we've got to get... Okay, yeah, Benbow is basically non-operational. Apparently Victorious barely has any aircraft left. We did recover everything, right? We must have just taken horrific losses. It's hard to tally with the, dozens of reports a minute coming in, but I think we must have just taken really severe losses there. Well, doesn't much matter. We're just gonna have to get what we've got together. Oh my god. That bad? I mean, what I'm looking at right now would suggest I hardly have any aircraft left. Well, I'm gonna ready up what I've got. Then I'm gonna really hope that some of them just didn't recycle and report in yet. if we're truly down to this few attack jets after that airstrike, then we've basically lost, because this is not really enough to keep up a fight against a carrier force of the size we're dealing with. Okay. Caledonia is big. She should be able to take a missile or two, although you never know. Oh, that took out one of her turrets, though. The biggest, well, not the biggest, there's two biggest, but one of the bigger ones. That pretty much ends her chances of taking out a battle cruiser successfully today. Benbow is in big, big trouble. I honestly have no idea if we've hit them hard enough. Like, it's possible we've sunk a carrier already today. It really is possible, but I definitely wouldn't guarantee it either. I would probably like to get all of our ships into Bergen if possible. Yeah, CVs. Are we ready? Yeah? Okay, there are a few. Well, not really. Launch. Launch. Oops. Launch. Launch. Otherwise, don't like what Argus and Empress of India are doing over there. But they're not really under attack, so I can't complain that much. Otherwise, we are going to make our way into Bergen as quickly as possible. It's only... well, it's still 50 nautical miles away because of that little turning around and going the other way thing we did. No, I'm not going to detach her. She needs to stay with the division to have a good chance of surviving. It's just going to slow us all down, but... gotta stick together. Victorious isn't really hit yet, so... if she took a missile or two that was meant for Benbow, that might not be the worst thing. They don't seem to be running low on jet attacks yet. Although they're definitely taking losses. I mean, our cap is tearing them up, but... I mean, there's like 45 jet attacks or something on my screen right now, so... well, we're hitting stuff. The bomb hits don't pop up as prominently, but we are hitting stuff. Okay. Maybe I'm making a terrible mistake by disengaging right now, like... maybe we're winning crushingly, but I don't feel like we're winning crushingly. Or... I feel like maybe so far we do have the better of it in terms of damage, but I think we've lost a lot of aircraft, and I think we have some badly damaged ships. And... well, I would at least like to get Benbow and Victorious out of the action. Technically, Victorious could definitely stay in the line, but she's older too, so... if we could get Benbow and Victorious out of it, then maybe I would fight on a little longer with the rest. I also really don't love that Argus and Empress of India have made their damn way all the way out to, like, the bloody Faroe Islands, but... these, no, these are the Shetlands, right? That's the Faroes? Oh, boy. I think these are the Shetlands. Yeah, I don't love that they're all the way out there, so far away from the rest of the fleet. Caledonia, why don't you dash south just a little? top speed? Oh, that is your top speed right now. That's not good. And you're down a gun. Yeah, you know what? There's not going to be any real dash south. We regained all our aircraft. We have. Okay. Yeah. We've taken horrific losses. We have to retire from the battle because, frankly, we're pretty much out of attack aircraft. Caledonia will stay out here to escort the carriers in, but yeah, we're now like 30 to 40 nautical miles from Bergen. I need you to make it into Bergen as quickly as possible, because we may have won so far. I actually think if we don't lose a carrier that we've almost certainly won so far in terms of balance of damage, but we've probably lost 200 plus aircraft, which is very hard to replace, frankly. And they might have lost as many. They might have, although they certainly don't seem to have based on how many keep coming in to attack us, but well, they're suffering more losses with every attack on us that fails, too. Unfortunately, that means we probably have not stopped the invasion of Norway, although, I don't know, what do the latest reports say? No, this one said transports still existed, so most likely the transports still exist, unfortunately. Carriers, please, go into Bergen. I am literally begging you. If you could just... oh boy. If you could just stumble... You know, we only have 6 heavy cruisers in the whole fleet, but now we have 5. That's nice. If we could just stumble our way into Bergen alive right now, I think, oh, where do we actually have to get to in order to enter? Like, up here? Oh, boy. Did that just say, like, 6 patrol boats were approaching the enemy fleet? Somehow I don't think they're sweating it. Come on, guys. Make your way that last little bit north. No, see, you're going south. That's not the direction. And it's just continuous. Well, the enemy are weird about it. I don't really see... The AI doesn't seem to launch its aircraft in continuous waves, I always launch my aircraft in big Alpha Strike waves, and I'm pretty sure that's more successful. The AI really seems to launch them a lot more piecemeal for some reason. Like, they don't come in all at once. They come in squadron by squadron just for hours on end. Like, I guess it wears us down, but it doesn't. Each individual squadron stands a much lower chance of getting through our air defenses when they do it that way. At least that's what they seem to do. I mean, because they get just mobbed by my cap, you know? These guys. Right? I just need you to get to right there. That anchor right there, yeah. It's not even... It's like 15 nautical miles, maybe. Without Benbow getting hit again. Two CV? 6 CV. We may or may not have taken a CV out. It's very, very hard to say. I would not count on it. The one strike that went as deep as their CVs got really torn up by Samson AA, and not sure it'd get that many hits. Guys, come on, please. Enter Paragon, I am begging you. It's actually quite a ways from being. It's September. It's pretty light still, but why are you getting to the south side of the point, guys? Carriers are very frustrating to command because they do not respect your orders at all. I get it, they have aircraft operations to handle, but they should probably, at least for like 15 minutes or something, obey your orders after you give them. Oh, finally. Thanks for watching, sailors. Hope you enjoyed. New parts will be up every other day, or you can watch live on Twitch. If you did enjoy, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Have a nice day, sailors. This is Sea Lord Jenda, signing off.